We are live. Welcome, everybody. We're pleased to have Rob Welsh with us this morning on the panel to start our morning show.
Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on for.
Well, any time you can give is greatly appreciated. You and the Wookie.
It is scorching here today.
That's what somebody said. Laura was saying about how damn hot it was. AZ, good morning.
Hey, AZ. I just seen as well, AZ, you sent me an email. Thank you ever so much, and I've seen it before, mate. It's pretty incredible, though.
I was gonna ask you. I know you probably were watching the background, but it was kind of exciting to see that Dre ordered the M30.
Oh, he has, have he?
Yes, he's supposed to get it this week.
Oh, wow.
And we're all kind of waiting to hear how that goes, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's a really meticulous kind of guy. He uses it for business, and yeah, he bought the loaded up model.
Hey, look who's first this morning.
Yeah, easy.
Easy, yeah, boy.
Wayne B came in. Yep.
Yeah, I do appreciate it, AZ.
I know AZ's been busy helping Justin with his printing, and Tim Jackson too. They've been doing little private things. And
You sent me a video the other day of the world's most advanced wheelchair, which it rides on two wheels.
Oh wow!
Like a gyro in it, and you lean forward to go forward, lean back to go back, and then it's got tracks underneath. So you reverse up the stairs or steps, the tracks go down, and it goes up backwards, up steps and down steps.
It keeps you vertical.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. It sounds like it's a play off of who was it? Segway came up with a lot of that stuff. You know?
Yeah. It's like a Segway but a wheelchair.
Oh.
It's like $40,000, I think. 50,000.
Yeah.
I have been looking at a few sort of like off-roady type wheelchairs, though.
Well, it's almost too bad that you can't figure a way or find a way, like a quad runner, where you could just roll up with the wheelchair and it would just slide it in like this and you just drive it,
Yeah, I'll put the price in there, a link in there. Have a look at that link I put in.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Hey, Laura.
The only problem is, Rob, in your case, how the hell do you get in the thing without being able to stand up,
I can slide across into that.
Well, even wouldn't the handles be in your way?
No, it swivels and things.
Oh, so the seat swivels to the side and you can slide in? Okay, all right. Because I'm just my looking at it. I don't quite it's interesting, cool though.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's actually a disabled girl's husband
Well,
Use
is this the color you're thinking about getting there?
oh, definitely,
Yeah, pink. Yeah.
definitely. Real men wear pink.
Yeah.
Hey, Northside. Yes, AZ, you can go like beaches and, a little bit of trails and treks. He's got a massive YouTube channel, he has, Jenny Rig everything.
Well, it sure does add mobility, doesn't it?
Yeah, I got a black bag now, Laura.
Wow.
Hang on, AZ wants me to show you.
Okay.
Hey, a little while, my Laura. Northside Hawk is in here this morning.
Laura cracks me up. It'll match your bag if you go with pink.
Racing 110. Ugh.
Yeah, I used the one AZ sent me. It's actually the same people. The one I just sent you, no, the one you were just looking at.
Yeah.
They're the couple. He makes them ones I just showed you, but they've had sent another one, the world's most advanced one, and that's the video AZ sent me, which is in the chat. Have a look at that one, Paul.
The second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Time. It goes forward when I lean forward just a bit, and it goes back just a bit as well.
Oh, wow.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So you know those videos sometimes you see on Facebook and you like, yeah, that'll never actually be a real product? That's what I thought about this two-wheeled stair climbing wheelchair. But it turns out it's actually legit. And today Cambry's gonna take it for a spin.
Let's get started. Stairs have been hard.
But today we're gonna be actively searching for places with stairs. I legit saw this exact wheelchair
Yes,
on
Kevin,
Facebook a
some
couple
good
years
bats,
ago after
Paul.
we started out in a second. The tracks are hovering, suspended above the
There's the
ground, not
tracks.
touching anything quite yet, since the two main wheels on the side are
It's lightweight, gets through most doorways. It's pretty great. But motion beneath me, it's transfer back into my manual chair. The Skivo does get low enough for me to be able to transfer at a level surface. How do I do it? Just
It's got a reverse camera as well, it
It's
has.
super tall, but we'll try that in a minute. Easy little transfer.
The thing that's bothered me most about accessible equipment is that the technology hasn't changed on what modern technology is capable of. Cambry, I see a milk chocolate bar up on the top shelf. Do you think you could get it for me?
Sure.
So cool, that is.
That is cool.
Cool.
This one.
God, the amount of times I could have done with that.
Legit. Do full brake? And it still didn't tip.
Yeah, I feel like Xavier from X-Men in this thing.
That's the perfect analogy. Are you ready to finally try some stairs?
Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable.
Okay, staircase right here. Conveniently located.
So, you don't go forward. To go up the stairs, you gotta go backwards. Psych.
The Skivo has 4 lasers, 2 ultrasonic sensors in the back, and a backup camera. All of which are used for driving, but especially to keep someone safe on the stairs.
So I'm gonna back it up to the stairs. I am a newbie. You get thumbs up?
Backing up to the stairs, we have to switch from 2-wheeled mode into track mode by dropping down the 2 center tracks so they can take over. The large teeth on the tracks engage with the stairs and take Cambry to the next level, literally. Adios.
This is unreal.
What happens if there's a bit of ice then or something on them steps?
There's too much side tilt. Which way?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, you know.
Okay. It's nice that it tells me that.
You know, or if one of them
Sensors
tracks
check at
slip,
the end of the stair.
is that going to twist
All right.
totally sideways?
Ah, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm like so focused on looking at this, I didn't even like realize that I was up here till I was up here. It feels a little bit like I'm in one of those like gurney chairs where they're like going up backwards a little bit. So I'm like, am I supposed to do anything? Interactive in your environment without the environment changing. Like you adapt to the environment. Whereas when you're in the manual chair, I feel like the environment has to be adapted to you.
You can smile.
Friendly places.
Yeah, more places.
You know what it kind of feels
Alone,
like?
then you fly down
Like
to the
I'm
bottom.
Are you sure I'm doing this right?
Crazy how quiet it is.
Oh, look at how it comes down. Cool.
Mm.
It's like we have chains inside, tracks, actuators.
It's blowing my mind and making me nervous all at the same time. With their learner's permit, but this is fun.
So obviously this Skivo isn't ours, they just let us borrow it for the afternoon to test it out. What are your thoughts?
I really enjoyed it. I was a little nervous at first. Like you can see my face when we're climbing down and up those stairs. I was super nervous, but I got the hang of it by the end of it and I thought it was really fun. Like I really enjoyed it. I felt like it gave me new freedoms.
Felt like a boat as I started out, but
I just kind of felt like I was in a wheelie the whole time. And I think if you've not lived in a wheelchair and then you end up in a wheelchair, there's a learning curve there. So I feel like it's similar to that. Like once you get into it, it just takes a minute to figure out your center of gravity and how it works and how to go in all the different settings. And once you do, it's way fun.
and I'm excited where the future's headed. You know, like we mentioned earlier,
Yeah, I find
currently
it
accessible
interesting. It's
equipment
only
is
on 2
not
wheels
very
during a regular mode.
smart. And I think the Skivo team
Well, if
is
the
doing
battery
a great
goes flat,
job
will it
of
fall over?
modernizing it and including all of the technology that we appreciate in everything else and bringing it into the accessible world. The only downside of the Skivo Bro is the price,
Oh.
which right now is around $40,000 US. Now,
That
obviously,
hurts.
insurance should come in and help pay for that a little bit, but at the same time, like all technology, the first versions are the most expensive. But also, like all technology, the price will decrease over time, and I expect in 5 or 10 years, hopefully it's a little bit more cost effective. But either way, I'm happy to see it here.
With the way that they made this Skivo, I think it's going to get better and better. And
Wow, that's awesome, isn't it?
really working to
Yeah.
figure out all
Mhm. But it's right what he said in the beginning. He said, you know, for the last 20 years, wheelchairs haven't changed. They're still
Yeah.
using brushed motors, you know, big 12-volt batteries,
So I think it's
you know, when they could be using a lot more newer technology.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob, that's good. That's really cool.
Is that an AZ sent it to me?
Well, if anybody deserves one of those, it would be you, Rob.
No.
Because you do a lot. I mean, you're the only person I know that does wheelies with a wheelchair. You know?
Yeah, I like my wheelie wheelchair.
Yeah, you do. You do a good job with that wheelie wheelchair.
What you got planned today, Mr. Hodges?
Well, I don't know. I've got that far yet. Still trying to wake up here.
Paul has overdone it over the weekend. He will not admit it. He will not admit it here. But you could see every day he became a little more tired. He was down on his hands and knees, tearing up flooring, doing all kinds of stuff around there. Like you would think he was a 20-year-old.
Yeah, I guess I can't do that stuff hardly anymore, right?
No. Good morning,
Morning.
Copper State. How you doing?
Morning, Copper State.
Hey, Copper State, good morning.
In fact, that's usually any conversation I have on the phone with Lynn. First thing she asks is Paul Hodges okay today?
Well, I got a couple sides that won't take long to do, less than an hour or so. I was supposed to fly maybe today, but it's not going to fly today. It's going to be really windy. It's like calling up 45-mile-an-hour winds or something.
Yeah, the winds are supposed to pick up, but it hasn't picked up here yet.
Yeah, I know. Pretty dead right now.
What's one of the best drones for wind?
Well, it depends upon what kind of wind. The wind resistance of a drone is a separate calculation, Rob, because as you know, like my go-to drone, I've gone from the big Inspires and the big drones, which handle the wind, but they, it takes a lot out of them as far as power.
Yeah.
But like my Air 2S, the wind profile is so low that it does really well.
It better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, they've lowered the wind for UAV forecast, Paul.
Have they?
Yeah, it's this afternoon is around 17, 18 mile an hour, gusting to 29. So it was supposed to be up around 45. So.
There's the teeny bar.
Well, it's quiet. Oh, it's early then, isn't it?
Lynn's got a very good friend of hers that her husband is a big time musician, and he plays in a band that's really famous in Europe and stuff like that. But they just bought a big house down in St. Augustine. They're moving down there this fall.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, they've already told Lynn to come on down with their motorhome. She says, "Hell no, I'm not going that far."
Oh God, you want to?
Oh no, Lynn loves her motors homes, but she doesn't travel that far. She's not doing cross country stuff,
Well, how far would that be for you? Oh, that'd be East Coast to West Coast, wouldn't it?
No, we're on the East Coast. We're up north of Detroit, but
yes,
it would be about probably 15, 18 hours or 20 hours to get down there.
No.
She usually travels maybe at the most an hour and a half or 2 hours. That's it.
Yeah. And what's your fuel prices like now then?
Fuel prices have gone down a little bit, although they're still high. Paul, did your fuel prices drop over there at all?
Oh yeah, they're down right now about $1.75 a liter right now. It was up over $2, so.
Yeah, so you're at about what, $7 US?
Something like that, yeah.
We're right now, I got gas and I think I paid $4.97 a gallon.
Wow. Yeah, we're up around the £2 a litre. We are 190. So
Oh, shoot. Wake up.
Well, especially, like Paul, he does a lot of driving.
Oh.
Sucks up a lot of fuel for him to go do these signs.
Yeah, and you guys
Okay,
have
look.
big engines. What engine you got in that pickup, Paul?
I've only got a small pickup truck, but I got a buddy that's got a full size pickup truck, and he gives just as good as fuel mileage as my little one.
What
You know?
size engine you got in yours, Paul?
4 liter.
See? Oh God!
They have big transport trucks, Paul, over there in Europe that don't have that big an engine in.
Well, Wayne's truck, I think, is 5.8 liters. His truck is. But see, that thing there, when it goes down the highway, it goes from 8 cylinders down to 4 cylinders.
Oh, his does, yeah. Switches.
God. And that's a lot. If we got a 2 liter, it's
Yeah.
a big engine.
Yeah, fuel's my biggest killer, right? So,
Is that petrol or diesel?
diesel's a lot worse than gasoline is here right now.
Yeah, Paul's is gas engine, mine's gas engine.
Yeah.
Now Lynn's new motorhome is diesel. She's got a big cat diesel.
Yeah, we got 1 diesel, 1 petrol.
Last night, and my sister's been bugging me, but I did it last night. But anyways, it's kind of weird, hard to say, but I renewed my license plates for my truck for the next 2 years. But see, here in Ontario, they're doing away with license fees, stickers, all that stuff, but you still have to renew it and give them your insurance stuff and all that. So I did it all online last night. So.
Yeah. They're more interested in making sure 2 things. One is that it's licensed, and the second one is that they get the money.
Well, but see what the problem they're having there, Paul. And I was reading an article last night. Like, say they put a sticker on to tell you when your license plate expires, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're not doing that anymore. So what happens? The police, cameras for the license plate readers, it knows if you're been renewed it or not. But the thing is, you go down to the States, and they're saying, well, people are getting pulled over and saying, well, you have an expired tag.
Yeah.
Because, it expired, 3-4 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. Because they're not renewing on the stickers. But in real time life, it's you have renewed it, right?
Right. I put a great big Brother printer, one of those big the big desktop printers. I put it out in the trash, and the trash guy's pulling up now. I mean, it still works and everything, but it's just old school.
Yeah, I just had to resubscribe to Copper State. I wasn't subscribed to it.
Yeah.
I know I was. And Northside, I just subscribed to you.
Yeah, I only had a couple more days to renew it before it ran out, right? So my license would have ran out on Wednesday. So.
Oh, you're welcome, Copper State. So what's the license for then? Is that for like your road tax? Is it?
The state license is road tax, and just registration. They want it registered,
Yeah, is that to keep up for the maintenance of the roads and things?
A lot of it, yes.
Yeah,
Supposed
road
to be. But who
Yeah.
knows, you know, if, do you trust government totally? I don't know.
Yeah, same thing here. We've got houses road tax.
Because the next thing that happens, even after all the registration and all the licensing is done, then they're still taking regular tax dollars and putting it into roads, you know, so.
How much did that cost you a year then, Paul?
So,
Yeah, what's your fee, Paul?
huh?
How much did it cost you to renew your license?
Nothing. It's free.
Oh.
That's a
Oh,
new
wow.
thing Doug Ford just came out with for province of Ontario.
Oh, no,
All the other provinces you have to pay, but he just came out about 4 months ago, 5 months ago. You don't have to pay now for.
Yeah, I just renewed my license on my old truck and it was almost $200 for a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
But
was
when
over.
back in the 80s, when I was out in Kansas City, I got shocked. I had to go license my vehicles in Kansas, and it was $385 for a car in
Yeah.
1980s. I can't imagine what it is today.
Over here, it goes on engine sites and pollution. Like if you want a big Range Rover, big petrol Range Rover, it'll cost you about £500 a year. Road tax.
Well, see, here it's funny because um, our road tax is paid through on gasoline taxes, right? And but anyways, but now they're talking about, because these electric cars, they're not paying any road tax, so now they're talking about looking at ways they can tax it, eh?
Yeah.
You know, everybody said this electric thing's the way to go. Well, yeah, it's going to be more expensive than gasoline by the time you start putting taxes on it. And they haven't done it yet, but they're talking about it now. So
Yeah, 32 year Laura right now.
I don't know. Let me see if I can find that article. I sent it to my sister. Let me see where it is. Oh, right there. Okay. I just found this last night. Anybody can see this, but anti-speeding system made mandatory in every new car sold in the EU.
Yeah.
They're talking about going to put speed limiters now on your cars.
It's all part of the process. They want to eliminate you having control over anything.
Yeah.
The car is, if you pull up to a stop sign or whatever, and you want to turn right, and and somebody in control says, no, you can't turn right here, then you're out of luck.
Yeah.
The car will not turn right.
I said it's 32 here at the moment, Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of them speed limiters and things now for the younger drivers. They do,
Yeah.
and they do a thing as well called a black box, which if you go through certain insurance companies, you're not allowed to drive after 10 p.m. at night, and then before 7 o'clock in the morning. You have like a GPS box fitted in it.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're going to control our lives, that's for sure. Government's going to be doing it. Nobody seems to be able to stop them.
To stop them like boy racing through the night.
Yeah, I see we've had 585 mass shootings in the United States so far this year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But then
Jesus
they
Christ.
turn around and the judges and the prosecutors just slap them on the hands and say, give
How
them
many did you say? 500 and
585 mass group shootings. In other words, could be like 2 or 3 people or whatever.
that's almost 2 a day.
Yep.
Wow.
I would say probably a lot of them are gang related type of things.
Oh, probably. I don't know what it is with some people there when they just want to go in and shoot up a whole bunch of people and kill them for.
Well,
Maybe.
think about society. That's my only complaint. Is you've got what's the most popular games that kids play today? It's shoot 'em up, bang, bang, kill each other. So you're training people at a very early age that you can just shoot up things and it's a game.
Oh, I don't know.
I firmly believe that because there was a study, I can't think of what it was out of the East Coast or West Coast. There was a study about people that have been convicted of multiple shootings or negligence with guns, have admitted that they spent a lot of time playing those online games. Now, is it a leap to say that that's a cause? Yes, but everything affects everybody differently.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lord said Dave just checked the local weather station and says it's going to hit 42 degrees Celsius today.
Oh,
Wow.
crap.
Yeah. Oh God.
You got to go out in it and you're going to die because of all the heat.
You've got central air, don't you, Rob?
What's that? Air conditioning, you mean?
Yeah.
Nope.
I can't imagine any, because I think the majority of people over there don't have air
No.
because you've never used it.
No. No. I don't know a house which has actually got air conditioning. You can buy like a standalone unit, I suppose.
Yeah.
Some offices, well, a lot of offices, and certain shops and buildings have, but as in private residences, no.
Personally, I would think that, I don't know, even if you decided today, Rob, you wanted to buy a window air conditioner or, one of those standalones that vents out the window or whatever, that would at least cool a room down. I don't know if you could buy one in England right now.
No.
Because the demand, the heat.
Yeah.
But Amazon, I'm sure has them. And I have one out in my deck room. My deck room is about 30 by 12 or 14. And I have, because it was a deck and it was made into a room, it doesn't have any vents or any whatever.
Yeah.
So I have to heat it and cool it separately. So I have one of those stand-up units on wheels where the tube goes out and you open a window and you put it in and slide it down and it vents it outside, but it does a nice job.
Yeah, we don't normally get to this point. There's only like normally a couple of days of the year
Right.
where it's bad, It's not normally like this. Hey, Mike. Oh, I got a GoPro 10.
Holy mackerel. His north side in February 2009, they were over 45 degrees Celsius for 6 days in a row. The seventh day was 47 degrees. Whoa. That's those portable air conditioners.
Yep, it's a portable.
Yeah.
For $300, they're well worth it. I'll tell you that. Even if Robbie only used it twice a year. Ha!
It's only been the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years that aircon has become a sort of, 90% of new cars.
Yeah, they've got them, about $300. You get them more expensive. 300 to 500, I would imagine, is what the going. I mean, here's one here for $109. But 8,000 BTUs, a room of 200 square feet.
I got 10,000 downstairs here, but
Yeah.
it, a window shaker, but it cools this whole bottom of the house up, no problem.
That's what my parents had for years, was a window shaker.
Yeah.
That sucks, Laura.
Mike said morning he's all playing out with his buddies with a GoPro 10 today. Oh, cool.
Yeah, you'll enjoy that, Mike.
Hi, boo. Hi, boo. All right, you're a good girl. You gotta go aside. Right back. I think she wants to go. Either that or she's tricking me for something else.
Mine are outside right now. Oh, Gracie is outside. Surprised she didn't want back in. Oh man. Hard to get motivated today. Holy mackerel. Oh well. We'll get there. Are you still printing off stuff there, Rob?
Yeah.
Still busy
Yeah,
with that stuff, eh?
extremely busy.
Yeah. I didn't think you could, a person would be that busy doing stuff, but
Yeah, we found a little niche in the market which nobody seems to be hitting at the moment, so it's
Huh.
going to stop sooner or later.
yeah, maybe,
Everybody's going to copy it.
yeah.
A lot, but while we can, we're just going to punch out as much as we can.
There's a dog. Oh, I thought you were outside still. I guess I let her back in. I didn't think I did.
Yeah,
Bugging me.
I had to put Mia's magnetic screen door up so she can go in and out.
Oh yeah. That
All
crazy
Rob
dog.
does is open the window and the cats go in and out, right?
The window don't close.
Outside again. Oh, crap.
Now, when the cat goes out or in or out, how long do they usually stay or whatever?
The one cat, the tabby, that might be gone a day or two sometimes.
Wow.
The black and white one, it'll go out and lay down on the driveway at the front, and we got like a porch with seating underneath. She'll go and chill out there. She will.
So she pretty much stays right close to home.
Yeah. Yeah, she won't be far away.
Sounds like the tabby's the wanderer.
Yeah, that's the like aggressive one.
Okay.
Never ever thought I'd end up with a cat. I find them sneaky and sly.
Well, I think most animals can be. Lynn, she's got that bud that she rescued,
Yeah,
biting her and scratching her and stuff. Lynn thinks she's gotten through to him. She's still testing him, but he's in the house and he's behaving himself, and he doesn't have to be caged all the time. He just is out and about.
See,
So
Mike
far,
Rennick.
so good.
See, Mike Rennick's going to put that GoPro 10 on Albert today.
Oh God, you gotta love Albert.
Yeah. Albert definitely has a personality, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
I said he was the neighbour's cats, but he mistreated them, so they ended up bloody moving into our house. I couldn't see people being cruel to animals.
I think that if a person is cruel to animals, once you fine them, twice you jail them, third time you kill them.
Yeah.
Because what they'll do to animals, you can imagine what they'll do to a human.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he just, because he only lives next door but one away. And he just don't care less.
But when he comes and goes, he doesn't bother you anything or anything?
No, he used to speak to us, but since we took in the cats, he don't speak no more. Which I'm glad. I never liked him. Wow, so David wants the panel link. Well,
Oh, I didn't put it up there.
You
Oh,
didn't pin the chat.
I thought I put it way up at the top. I must not have.
you're not important enough, David.
Oh, David, sorry. Let me get it. Let me get it. Okay. What the hell?
What? Here's Dave anyways.
Unpin the message. What the hell? I went over and copied the invite. There it is. In. There you go. When I pinned it the first time, Rob, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but it pinned up your message from up way up above.
I didn't notice.
Huh.
So how are you
what?
guys?
Hey, David,
Hey,
welcome.
Dale.
Hey, Ab, you all right, man?
What was that, Rob?
I said, you okay?
Yeah.
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 Rob, that's gonna be your signature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it put on cups.
Yeah.
Laura's gonna have a cup made with that on it for you, Rob.
Oh, I meant to
Yeah.
send is that Laura?
Yeah,
Yes.
Laura's in the background.
Send Sarah your link to your
Okay.
Teesprings.
Yeah, no, we'll do.
No,
I-
stop buying the merch.
Why
Sorry?
don't you
Stop
put
buying
it
her merch. She gets it. She gets a big
Stop
ego.
buying the urch.
put the link in the chat.
I will do it as soon as I've turned my computer on.
So how's the weather where you are, Rob?
31.
42.
42.
What it is there now?
Yeah. Unofficial 42 at the moment.
Wow, well, my Amazon is saying 31.
Well, David, you bought an air conditioner, right?
Well, we bought something. It's not doing much today. That's for sure.
Even the birds nick my fan.
If it gets too much, I'll go sit in the car with the air conditioning on.
You can always rotate it.
Laura said, bring the air conditioning this way. We need it more than you.
Start off.
It
Nice
actually,
little journey out for you.
just after Paul finished his stream last night, it rained here for about 2 minutes.
Stop.
Well, I'll tell you what, it didn't half come down.
Did it? We haven't had
Yeah.
any.
Absolutely hammered it down for 2 minutes and then just went. But that's made it worse, obviously, because now the sun's
Yeah.
bringing up all the bloody water off the ground.
Yep.
You bird.
Have you got to go out today?
Yes, I need a new t-shirt.
Sparky's left Laura a present
Oh.
and then flew off.
Rob wanted to know if you and Laura had to go out today.
No, I've got to go out.
Laura's got
David's
to go
staying.
out. I'm not allowed out.
Oh, okay.
Orders of the doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Strange
enough
that, isn't
of
it?
trouble.
For the last 6 weeks, they've been saying, there's nothing to worry about. You can go, let's get on with your life. Everything's fine. Yeah. And then the one time the weather gets hot, don't go anywhere. You'll die. Stay indoors.
You can't see the chat.
Oh, what are you saying?
Little Llama Laura posted the link in the
Tea
chat.
Springs.
Yep.
Oh, great.
I know Shiloh wants a cheap boo something.
No, you shouldn't buy that stuff because I told her she needs to make it unique to her. Instead of cheap boo, it should be tweet boo.
Cheap
Look.
is-
No, tweet.
No.
That's what our cockatiels say.
Shiloh said to me, "You always say that."
Actually, it's me that mainly says it now because you don't turn up.
Sorry.
She says it's her that says it now because you don't turn up.
I do it in the night, so I've just been getting too tired.
Well, she's having a Saturday morning one.
9 a.m. Saturday mornings.
9 a.m. Saturday morning,
Jesus
just for
Christ.
Tim. You can join in. Keep your noise down. I'll be still sleeping.
That'd be 4 a.m. here in the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you can't sleep, join the panel, and you fall asleep.
Rob, let Sarah know I've sent her the link.
All right, cool. She's not in at the minute.
We'd noticed. That's why you're on the panel.
No, it's not. I was.
Yeah, we know.
Yesterday.
We know these Sarahs. Yeah, just like Justin's Sarah. What's TJ's missus called?
I have no idea.
What's TJ's missus called?
I'm not sure.
Boss?
Boss. I've got a feeling she's a Sarah as well,
Yeah.
because she's certainly got TJ under control, like
Oh,
Sarah and
yeah,
Justin.
she-
Like Justin and Rob are under control.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because I inboxed him to let him know.
Obviously, the more time I spend with you guys, the
Right.
missus likes it because there's less time just to spend with me.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, God.
Hey,
She'll
Mitch.
tell you that herself.
Hey, we got Chuck from Covactions in the house.
Hey, Chuck, good
Oh, hey,
morning.
Chuck. I was watching your video yesterday, Chuck. That was a good one. Can't think where he was. Hudson? No. Watched it yesterday anyway.
I'm just waiting
Yeah.
to see who comes with the upchuck.
Sometimes your appointment.
Yeah.
No, about 20 past. 20 past, half past. What you mate? Laura's got money. She needs to spend it.
Typical woman.
No heat can stop a woman with her money.
No.
Hey, Chuck.
Oh, I think you need a second cup of coffee. Ugh.
Yeah, I'll have a tea if you're out making.
Yeah, the discussion about the tea, right?
Last night, Justin, beans on toast, disgusting.
Oh, that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight.
Yeah, you missed that, Rob.
What's that?
Justin, he thinks our food's disgusting
Why?
because we told him about beans on toast.
What's wrong with beans on toast?
Oh, he just about threw up.
Justin's too posh for beans on toast.
That's
Oh,
right.
God.
Justin just about likes a crumpet.
I can't eat crumpets no more.
Why not?
More for me.
They're too high in carbs.
Well, I've got to make a video at some point for Tim.
How to make tea and crumpets.
How to make tea and crumpets, UK style.
Plus, as well, I'm being fed through a pipe.
Yeah, Tim was out in search of making himself a Philly cheesesteak
Oh yeah.
sandwich. It's amazing to me, you know, every region of the world has specialty type foods, but universally, I would have thought that everywhere in the world, and maybe you don't either over there in England, but do you guys have cheese whiz like in a can, you know, where comes out like whipped cream out of a can?
Yeah, we have some. Do we have a cheese that's comes out of a can?
He cannot find it anywhere
Even though
in
we don't have
Australia.
the cheese they're on about.
No, we don't have it.
No?
What's he on about? Cheese or cream?
Cheese whiz.
Cheese.
Whiz.
Oh no, I've never heard of
No, we
that.
don't have that here.
Yet.
Because I've been trying to get hold of some as well.
I'm sure it's not long before it's over here.
Well, it's been here in the States for years. I grew up, you could get cheese whiz. People used to have cheese whiz and put it on crackers type of thing.
But you might say, oh, Marmite.
I got Chuck haggis. That's gotta be the most
Marmite's
horrible
not
thing.
vegetarian.
Marmite
Yeah,
is
it
vegetarian.
is.
It's vegan.
Yeah.
Marmite's disgusting.
Laura,
I
did you
love
see
haggis.
Chuck's comment?
Yeah. Haggis.
I love haggis.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that's that.
god.
That's that two-legged animal that runs round the hills of Scotland, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Before anybody mentions what's in it, don't, because it will put me off it.
it's a stomach stuffed with all kinds of
Sheep's stomach lining.
yeah.
Stuffed with crap.
Yeah. It
I put my
is
hands on
awful. And as well, black pudding, that's another one.
Oh, I like a bit of black pudding and white pudding.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're an animal.
Well, technically, yes, but I agree with you.
21 is saying good evening from Hong Kong.
Hey, Nats.
Hey, Paul.
Doesn't taste like chicken.
Yeah, Paul.
I just got a request from another agent to do aerials out in West Lauren next week.
All right. Yeah, you know, I feel sorry for you, Paul, because things are slowing down.
Yeah.
Chuck wants to know, does it taste like chicken, right?
He said doesn't taste like chicken. But a lot of people say, oh, that's all right. Tastes like chicken. The
Everything tastes like chicken.
haggis and the black pudding don't.
Yeah. So Laura likes
no,
haggis.
never had it, never
She
will have it.
likes, she likes the sheep's stomach. Is that?
La, 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 la.
Yes.
Yeah, and the pig's blood.
Yeah.
Sheep's
She
blood
likes
and
all.
everything in there, don't they? They put all the innards and grind it up, and
Yes.
Yeah.
Bit
I
of brain
used to,
cell.
I used to call it like it was the poor man's way of turning the sheep inside out and then cooking it.
What's the thing the missus likes? Tripe. That's another.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tripe.
Yeah, how disgusting. Hey, morning, Filipina.
That's intestines, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. The wife likes it.
And then there's head
Dog's
cheese.
tripe.
Night Train says head cheese. Yeah.
Morning, Mike.
Number 13.
Mike's still recovering from shoulder surgery.
Uh,
Chuck says, no, not everything haggis was funky. Scots waste nothing.
No, they don't.
Those are different pint glass.
That'll be Bill.
How's the shoulder doing, Mike?
Netsblog 21 says community share. Mia. How dare somebody walk past the house with 2 dogs on leashes on the sidewalk, the public sidewalk?
Yeah.
Mia.
Oh, sweet.
Filipina.
Hey, Filipina, good morning.
See you, Chuck.
Chuck, you have a great day too. Filipina, don't take it personal because Chuck left.
Wow.
What?
A recycling centre, yeah, has had a box of glass. Has somebody put it next to the section where they put all the aerosol cans, and the sun's gone straight through it and blew up the aerosol cans. Now the whole place is in smoke.
Oh, wow.
Acted like a magnifying glass then, haven't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
In about an hour. I'm moving like, I'll have that soon.
That's down the road from us.
I'm just going on.
So Filipina, do you have air conditioning where you are? You're over in the UK.
Where it's awful warm right now. Well, we're gonna be pretty warm here tomorrow. It's gonna feel like 100 here tomorrow. So
Yeah.
We're over 100 now.
You put out a good video this morning.
It's,
They're flying and off, Filipina.
Yep.
What-
Filipina's been putting out
Fahrenheit.
a lot
We're
of good
100
videos.
We're 107.6.
107.6.
wow.
That's unheard of in the UK, isn't it?
That's at 2:00 in the afternoon in the UK.
Yeah.
And it'll probably go up between now and dinner time, right?
Oh, I just saw
No,
the
normal-
French on Friday.
Normally between 2 and 3 is at its hottest point.
Oh, okay.
What was that?
Thunderstorms we moved to Friday.
Well, you'd be almost be able to cook the haggis right there on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Well, here's the worst
I'm
bit.
worried that my shoes
Yeah.
will come out when I go outside.
Today's supposed to be the lighter of the 2 red warning days. Tomorrow's supposed to be hotter.
Oh, wow.
Hey, we've got rain tomorrow evening.
If we've got rain
Dave.
tomorrow evening, yeah, I would not be going outside in it. Because when that hits that freaking pavement, it's going to be like sizzling.
Filipina doesn't have any air conditioning in her house either.
No, I said it's unheard of.
Put it this way, yeah, try getting one on Amazon today.
Yeah.
Didn't Amazon say they might not deliver today?
Amazon was delivering this morning. Yeah, Amazon delivered before 9 o'clock this morning. They're not delivering the rest of the day.
Really?
Too hot,
Yeah,
warm
they-
or what?
If you order anything today, it won't be delivered till Thursday.
Oh, wow.
Our bin lorries were around at fucking 5 o'clock this morning. Noisy little bastards.
I thought what time you turn up. I think I'd only just gone to sleep.
Yeah, it was rain tomorrow.
I was talking to Bill last night on this.
Oh, was you?
Well, Filipina, of course, Filipina originally came from the Philippines. She knows what hot is, but
It's not the hot, it's the humidity as well. How sticky it gets.
Yeah.
so do you have a dehumidifier running too, David, or just the air conditioner?
Just the air conditioning, because the air conditioner is a dehumidifier.
Right, right.
We're not supposed to need both. in the UK.
See, I have a dehumidifier that looks like an air conditioner down in my basement that runs all the time.
A dehumidifier, is that the one which puts water like mist out? Or is
No,
that a
that takes
That's a
water.
humidifier. Dehumidifier sucks all the moisture out of the air,
Ah,
turns
okay.
it into water, and then puts the water down the drain.
Yeah. And then the other one pumps a bit of water out, doesn't it?
Yeah, misty.
Yeah, that's the last one you want today. Pumping water out.
Humidifier you don't want.
Oh, that's what I got going.
What, humidifier?
Yeah, squirting a bit of water out. It's going over by the farm and spraying around quite nice.
That is what you're supposed to have today. It's been sold on TikTok at the moment.
Well,
Bill,
in
people
a
think
high
you-
humidity situation, Rob, a humidifier going, while it may help you with congestion, it just increases the humidity to it feels like you're breathing water.
Exactly.
A Filipina said that she had no air in her house, but she said she used to the heat. Because she came from the Philippines, it was 40 to 50 degrees at midday. So
Go on our Love Cockatiel page.
Yeah, Filipina says that she just adapts and doesn't go out in the middle of the day.
Yep.
Yeah, right now, the outdoor temperature here, as you can see, is kind of cloudy, but it's only 70 degrees.
Oh, that's another thing as well. The pound shop's closed.
Is it?
Yeah, the lock's melted.
What, Albert's?
Yeah, they can't get into the local pound shop. They're going to be kicking themselves. They had a massive delivery of water for these next few days, and something's happened to the lock. Apparently, it looks like it's melted.
And it's
You
water.
know, they have that rubber bit that they put over the top of the lock to protect it from the wet. Yeah, that's melted into the lock on the shutters.
Well, Laura's, you're going to be disappointed. You can't get to the candy shop because everything's going to be melting.
I'm going a different direction.
You know, you come out of that shop with candy, it's going to be hot chocolate before you get off halfway
That's
down
it.
the road.
Yeah.
I'm not going for that.
What are you going for?
You should know what they sell in that store down there.
Oh, coffee.
No. David,
Oh, Pepsi.
they sell American Pepsi in that store.
Yeah, get some ice lollies.
I'll see if they've got any.
You might want to take the freezer bag,
Yeah, I will do.
fill it with ice.
I haven't got to go yet, man.
Where's the gas man today?
The gas man probably, who knows? He probably considering, maybe he'd try some haggis.
Laura, that's not a problem. Look what she's done to my fan.
Pushed it upwards.
Yeah. Freaking Sparky's knocked my fan into an upwards position and gone sat on a perch, taking the fan.
it's starting to get a little warm here, Paul. I just put on my air for a little bit.
Don't rub it in, Mr. Hodges.
Yeah, the air conditioner, my
If you've got air conditioning, you don't need to rub it in.
my central air is running.
Mine's are just window shakers. So
It's pushing all that nice cold air throughout the whole house.
Yeah, well, if it disappears overnight, it wasn't us.
I would say 95% of all the houses in my area are all air conditioned.
Hey, Rob, we saw you last night. Saw a video clip of you pulling the speedboat down the road.
Well, I know what?
A speedboat down the road.
A speed bump.
Yeah, I think it was Paul Hodges. Paul, was it you that posted it, showed it up?
No.
The guy pulling the boat.
Oh, that one.
Pulling a boat. Paul Hodges showed that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
I
hilarious.
asked if it was Welsh Rob.
See if I can find it here.
There is one from, I think it's from Real.
Yeah,
They pulled a caravan down the road.
yeah. There's a video from a while back. I think I showed it on your stream where the guy was pulling the static caravan on a mobility scooter.
Yeah, right here. Watch this.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can see you doing that, Rob.
That's wicked.
Isn't that something?
I've got a trailer for mine. I have. Not like that, but
Yeah, that's,
Well, the funny part about that whole thing is, Rob, can you imagine what would happen when he backed down the ramp?
yeah.
oh yeah. You know, stopping him.
No way. That's hilarious.
Oh dear.
Filipina said this is actually a lovely July summer for the UK, as it's normally raining or cold even in the summer.
If we don't get any rain soon, we're going to be in for serious problems.
Well, yeah, you said that your reservoir was down to under 10%, right?
Yeah, on the news this morning, they said 8%.
Wow.
So that's dropped. So if you think we've got 2 more days of this,
There won't be any water flowing.
Just means Rob can't have a bar.
Well, we finally got some rain yesterday, last night. So
I didn't don't have them in Wales, do they?
yeah.
Sorry.
When Paul said that there'll be no water running, Laura said it means Rob won't be able to have a bath. And I went, did he have one in Wales?
Yeah.
They've not
Yeah,
got running
we got-
water yet, have you?
Yeah, we have.
Yes.
Directly off the mountains.
Okay, Filipina's on her way to the shop, but she'll be listening while driving.
Be good,
Bring water.
Filipina.
It's strange, isn't it? Yeah. Apparently, they're asking you to cut back on the water you use from your taps. Yeah, but the shops are full of it. Oh, crap in hell.
What?
It's getting hotter.
No, don't. I'm going to edit this photo.
Apparently, there's police going around now telling people to get off the streets.
Really?
Not on the street right now.
Well, the
That was-
funniest one was you showed the pictures of the young kids in London jumping off the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Did you
are
see
they
that,
really
Rob?
into the Thames? No, into the Thames, are they?
Yep.
Yeah, backflipping into the Thames.
Oh my god.
And almost hitting each other down when they hit the water.
Yeah.
It's not like one at a time. Oh no, they're all like in unison.
Rules about the fountains at Trafalgar Square from it.
Wow.
You're not allowed to walk in them, are you?
You know,
No, you're not allowed to. You're not even supposed to put your feet in them.
I bet they're full tonight.
Yeah, you just be told to remove your feet because I did.
Oh, Laura, you went and got into the fountain in Travago Square.
Yeah, that's the one.
Trafalgar Square.
Yeah, you're not actually allowed to put your feet in the fountains.
Well, but you didn't just put your feet in, you just took a dive, right?
No, I wish, because it was hot that day we went.
Trafalgar Square, yep. I would imagine there's going to be a lot of dipping going on in the fountains around there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
That's what we're all going to be sounding like tomorrow.
Yeah.
I thought that was part of the picture.
Well, that's Rob, did you see the little short that Laura did in your honor, you and TJ?
Yes. As long as she knows payback's a bitch.
You do payback it, yeah. I'll wait.
She'll wait.
You don't even know how to use your editing software, so
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Look, I'll cut you off in a minute.
you can't. You've already threatened that one. Plus, I've got a backup now.
Yeah, she's got Da Vinci now.
Oh,
Oh.
The free version.
I was gonna say, and wow.
I ain't paying.
I'm not good enough no more.
Was you ever?
No.
I'm gonna use both.
Oh, dear.
now living in the UK, do you guys take trips very often, like over to France or?
No, because you need a passport.
Yeah, a lot of people do. It depends, really.
They go in the channel, or how do they go over?
But yeah, either way.
What's that for?
France.
We don't. No one wants to go that place.
No, but it gets you across to Europe, doesn't it?
I suppose. Belgium's better.
So if you were to take a car ferry, is that the other way to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a train service as well. But I wouldn't recommend getting on that fucking train today.
Be hot, wouldn't it?
I hate editing.
Don't edit then.
I just want to
Now the channel, is that strictly train, or does it have auto service too?
No, just train.
Right.
Just train. So you go down, and they put you in cars, in the car, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You
They still take Arctic lorries and everything else as well.
How long does it take to go across?
half an hour.
Ah,
It is.
Half hour? Okay.
Yeah, about that. Half an hour to 40 minutes.
yeah.
By boat, the same thing?
No.
Background down.
2 hours.
Okay, because they got the high speed ones here. You know, they're like catamarans.
Yeah.
High speed.
Auto foil things in what they called.
Yeah,
Hydro
foil.
foils.
Yeah, yep.
When you got wet and rubbed your feet on
Yeah.
the perch.
They have those there too, Rob?
Not on the Dover to Calais ones. They haven't. They have them from North Wales across to Ireland, Dublin. They do.
You also have them from
Beyond
Southampton to the Isle of Wight.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and the catamarans. as
Oh yeah,
well.
they go to the Isle of Wight.
They have the foils that lift up in the air.
Yeah. They don't have motor. Because it's like 3.5 hours by normal ferry, or like 40 minutes by one of them hydrofoils.
Right, pop back, Paul. I just got to make a phone call.
Okay, Paul. The yeah, my aunt, my 95-year-old aunt is getting another shot in her eye this morning. The glaucoma, they give them shots in their eyes now. Oop,
Oh,
speaking of
God.
which, hello.
You won't believe it, but I'm ready.
Okay, be right there.
You will. Are you up and I'm Adam?
Yep, I'm up and around. Okay, I'll be there.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys in charge. I gotta go pick up my auntie and take her home. She got her shot in her eyes, so.
Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be staying though.
Well, unless, David, are you gonna be around a while?
Yeah, I'm gonna be around.
Okay, because if you guys aren't, Paul, I'm gonna make you host.
Oh,
Maybe not, he's on a phone call.
You might be better off than making
David,
host.
I can then show you how to do it.
okay, David, you're the host.
cool.
Hello,
First thing first.
hello. My aunt's having trouble with
Oh,
it.
yeah, shit.
Did you see that, Paul?
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
First
first
things
thing
first, and he
first.
muted me.
paybacks are a bitch, aren't they? Yeah. Hey, guys, I'll be back.
Where you going, Paul?
I gotta go pick up Auntie Ann. She got her shot in her eye.
Oh,
And I made David host.
Yeah,
oh, David's the host.
I can make you host if you want, Paul.
No, that's okay.
Because you were on the phone. I didn't know. Okay, I'll be back.
Yep, not a problem. Yeah, I told the doctor to make an couple appointments, but guess what? He's on holidays.
Oh,
Oh, well. Well, he'll be back on Wednesdays, so that's not too bad. I got to get a medical for my driving license for bus day, so, but I've got until September the 27th to get it done, but
hey, Marshall.
it just takes a while to get one booked in, usually 2-3 weeks away or better.
I almost went out the door, but I figured I better put pants on, huh?
Yeah, it usually helps, Paul.
Or your skirt.
A little pantaloons.
Tell you what, Rob, you might not have been on stream for a while, but you're looking very airy.
Yeah, I could do with a shave. No, I think I actually look better looking like this.
We normally don't say that, Rob. We normally say that Sarah.
What?
Oh,
We normally say
the North Side Hawk is having a little problem trying to work DaVinci Resolve. I really like that program.
Yeah,
I
well,
think we'll use it before, haven't you?
I looked at it hard, yeah, and then turned it off. But yeah, I'm gonna play around with it.
yeah, it takes a bit of time, Da Vinci.
Well, isn't Matt down there in Australia? He's an expert on that DaVinci Resolve. you get a hold of him, he could really help you out with that.
I also asked him, could he edit my videos?
That's cheating.
Well, Rob, is that a costume? No, that's how he normally looks. What? Come on
Would you believe he had a shave on Saturday?
then. Come on then.
Hey,
What?
Bill from Newfound Drone Production.
Yeah, good morning, Bill. Great, a good video this morning.
You know it's hot. The flies are trying to get my drink.
Oh, I better find my hat. And a face mask.
Face mask will be in your bag.
Not there.
Yeah, but there'll still be some in your bag.
No, I took them out. They're here.
Okay.
They're in the plastic thing. Don't use them all.
I only need one. I'm hoping I get there, they go, I don't have to wear it.
Oh, you're welcome, Bill.
Oh, that reminds me, I better go and see what the comment Robert actually put on my video this morning.
Oh dear. Wait for it.
He actually rang me to tell me about it, and I went, yeah, I just thumbs it up and liked it. I didn't actually read it.
Why do I bother?
I was half asleep when it come through on my phone.
Yeah, whatever.
Welsh Rob is one of them people, yeah, that send you a text and ring you up to say, sent you a text.
Yeah. Phone me back after you're ready.
Yeah, they ring you back. I've replied.
That's
What you say in there?
They go, I've answered you back. How the hell have you got that many subscribers?
What?
Well, I was only 10 away from him.
Yeah.
I'm now 11.
You was 10 away from him now, you was 11, so he's gained 1 subscriber, and you want to know how many got that many subscribers.
Yeah.
Maybe you created a new account.
Don't tempt me.
No, I think Northside Hawk subscribed to me.
He's already subscribed to me.
Subscriber wars.
Aye, nobody's cheeky anyway. I might start promoting my channel now for that.
You might what?
Start promoting my channel everywhere if I can.
I do
See if
that.
I
It
can-
doesn't help.
See, if, sorry,
I already do that. It doesn't help.
I don't do it.
I do though.
Who's your channel?
Yeah.
Ah,
And yours.
Yeah, and yours is now and again post.
The other dog wants it now.
Oh, and he's going to. Well, I think about I'll do Tuesdays.
No, you'll be overtaking me soon, Laura.
It's my brother I mainly want to overtake. Just to rub it in his face.
How many is he on?
He's over 1,000.
Oh, wow.
Well, I see Nets V-Blog's in the house too now. All right.
Yeah, he was in India, hey, Nats.
Why does Tuesday have to be so big? Oh, it's level 45, isn't it? I had to put it as.
You know what? The BBC is so fucking far behind. You got Sky News reporting the temperatures of it 40s. Yeah. And BBC reporting that the temperatures of it 35.4.
Now, who is right? There's only one way to find out.
Then was probably stood in the shade.
Yeah. So what do you think of Starbucks?
Think of what?
Starbucks.
I like Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Why? What about them?
They're going to be no more in the UK.
Are they not?
They're putting themselves up for sale.
Oh,
Is that
I
right?
didn't know that. I don't drink tea or coffee. I don't think I've ever been into a Starbucks.
Costa.
I know Shiloh and Sarah likes them. So they still going to be called Starbucks?
Don't know. Depends who buys them, doesn't it? If Costa
I-
buy them, I can't see that happening.
Sorry?
If someone like Costa buys them out,
Ah, yeah, okay.
I see Starbucks in the States there, they're starting to have trouble because they're trying to unionize down there now. So
Why are they doing that, David? Any idea?
probably because they have to pay tax now.
Yeah. Melbourne coffee is the world's best. I'll take your word for it.
I'm waiting for Tim's or Tim.
Tim Horton.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah, we got a couple in the UK, haven't we?
They're all this way. If I remember rightly.
They're all what, sorry?
I think they're all this way still. Let me look it up.
Wow, we thought we were hot.
Why was smaller?
47 in Portugal and France.
Jesus Christ.
In France now on the rain radar satellite,
Oh, Leicester's the furthest.
Yeah.
one.
all you can see is smoke from the fires.
Okay. Uh,
There's a point, isn't there? It's called something where the temperature and the humidity meet. And it is called a certain point, isn't it? Where any spark then will cause a fire.
Yeah.
What's that called, Mr. Hodges?
what's that?
Where the temperature and the humidity meet, it's called a certain thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I forget what that is now. You know, it's almost like
very
it.
dangerous for fires, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we've got just north of me, about 20 miles. There's a fire ban on right now.
in Cardiff.
Oh,
I'm surprised there ain't one around here yet because it's been so dry. But then we just had some rain, so that'll help.
We're number one. No, how they opened them. They're number one.
but there is a certain word for it, though. When
Yeah.
the humidity and the
Yeah, it's like but it gets combustible, right?
yeah, it's like a danger level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where any spark will cause a fire.
Oh wow, we've been so dry here. It wouldn't take much because even the grass around here, you go to walk on it, it was just crunching because it was so dry here. So. Farmers are just crying for rain right now because it's funny. They had a really good planting season. They were doing really good. Then all of a sudden, now the crops are in trouble. So yeah.
Are you ready for this, Rob? This
Go
is
on.
going to blow your mind. It's called the dew point.
Sorry?
The dew point. DEW point.
Oh, the dew point. Yeah.
When relative humidity is 100% and the temperature matches.
I don't think it was called the dew point, though.
When it's come up on Google.
Flashpoint. Billy's saying.
Marky, shut up.
Okay, it's a flashpoint, Rob.
Yeah. Thank you, Bill.
I thought Flashpoint was when Laura let one go.
Yeah.
Ow. Laura just hit me. Again.
Prove it.
Is Northside then in the same time zone as Tim?
Ask him.
Oh, you ask him.
Ask who? Who's asking who what?
North side. If he's in the same time zone as Tim.
Was it a joking?
Right, I'm gonna fall out with that Rob soon.
Is that really a good idea?
What?
Well, if you fall out with Rob,
Yeah.
right, and he unsubscribes from you, yeah, you're further away from overtaking him.
Not if I make up an account to make up the subs.
That's cheating.
Cheat. Boo.
Don't say that.
Cheat boo. Okay. Shut up. What? She's there. Oh dear.
Yeah, he is a same time zone.
Come back here and flap above my head again. It's cooler. That's the only reason we have birds.
Just in the arena. Combine on fire was on fire just north of us. Caught the field on fire too. They're talking about they're putting it out. Yeah, it's a bad time of the year right now. They're starting to take the weed off, and some that's what the second combine I've heard that's caught fire.
Australia has 3 time zones. Okay, north side. Ooh.
Are you going to be around for a while, Dave?
Yeah, I'm going to be here for a while.
I got to take off. I got a couple of times I got to go do. I told him I'd do them, Monday morning, so I should get my butt out there and go do them, I guess. So.
Yeah, Paul's left the link in the.
Well, Paul shouldn't be too much longer anyway, so.
If anybody wants to join on the panel, links at the top.
So anyways, guys, we're going to talk to you later. I got to go do some work, so.
Catch you later, mate.
So have a good one. See you, Rob.
Be good, Paul.
Yeah. See you guys later.
Bye. And then there was us.
Yeah.
It's a British takeover. You don't have independence now. You get me a bottle of water?
Kiss my.
Now. No need to be like that. It's gonna look quite strange on YouTube. You've got Rob and an empty chair, and you got Paul and a TV. The two voices talking. Yeah, come and join us, Filipina. Never too late to join a panel. We're up till 1 o'clock in the morning.
I was up until 4.
So how you been, Paul? Rob?
Yeah, we're managing.
Yeah.
God.
You know what it's like. Don't you? Just plod on as much as you can.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call, but we hung up.
now.
It's kind of pain. Speak in a minute.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I hope he's all right, Justin. Oh, it's all gone quiet. Well, it's gone up a couple of degrees here now.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, you're all right.
Yeah, just got some bad news.
What's the matter?
The landlord wants his flat back on the 20th of January, so we got to move out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it just tops off 2022, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're up to 33 now. Filipina.
Yeah, my phone's saying 35, but according to the local weather station, it's now 37. So that's come down.
Like a bad penny, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you guys for covering. Boy, at 95, she still gets around, but boy, she's walking slower. And so I've noticed it just in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
And
Your house
they
back.
gave her shots in both eyes, so she can't even hardly see anything. She can just see bright colors and maybe a few shadows. That's it. And it's all about the money.
Hey, Dominic. Right, Paul, I've given your house back. I'm going to drop off and start making some phone calls.
Okay, David. Thanks again, buddy.
All right, catch you later.
Did
See
you
you,
make me?
David.
Did you make me the host?
Yeah, your host again.
Okay, thank you,
Catch you later. Bye.
Hey, Dominic.
Dominic. How you doing?
Hello.
What's new and exciting with you?
Oh, just about to go to bed, actually. I was going to get on until you came back, and I thought, oh, yeah, I'll just get on and say hello
Yeah.
because I did the stream. I did a quick stream with Matt from Northeast.
Yeah, he's a good
So I
guy,
thought I'll
Matt.
get on and do it again as well because I don't mind doing this now.
Yeah. Once you get used to it, it's become
Yeah,
second nature. Yep.
Yeah, I'm starting to enjoy it actually.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you
That's
know
right.
what the reason I do the live streams is, yeah, we'll talk about drones and specific things, but
Hmm.
it's like an extended family.
It has become that actually.
Yep, exactly.
'Cause
Exactly.
I've started to enjoy that. I got onto one. I used to just get on one. Didn't do video on any other stream. I used to just get on the chat,
Yeah.
and then one chat would lead to another stream, which would lead to another stream,
Yeah.
which would lead to another stream,
Yeah.
and then a couple of them said, "Oh, you should check out such and such channel." Jim Droning was the guy that said I should hit up Matt from Northeast because he's on, he's in Australia.
Yeah.
And I found a few others, but I'd found a few others last year because I was basically locked down. I don't know if you know much about the whole lockdown situation in Melbourne. We spent 270 days locked down
Yeah.
with a 5-kilometre radius, and we weren't allowed to do anything. So I thought, oh, this has been a hobby of mine. So I thought I'd see if I can try and do it on a commercial level. So I've done all the instructions and done all the training and that sort of thing. And, it's fairly similar over here.
Yeah.
But
Well, one of the hardest things, Dominic, to get used to when you're streaming is to try and always check the chat because we interact here, but over here it's like Filipina has said hi to you, 95. Wow, Dominic, you will miss streaming once you get you will miss streaming once you get used to doing it. And
I'm usually, because I've done a couple of StreamYard ones.
Right.
I've never really done
Zoom,
YouTube Zoom. I've done Zoom for other things, but I've never done this style of Zoom.
right?
I've done the StreamYard because I've got a couple of friends of mine. We do a sort of like a video talk show about sport down here,
Right.
because we've got at this time of year, which is winter, our main winter sport is AFL,
Okay.
which is Australian rules football.
Yes.
And we have, because we were locked down, they played the games, but the stadiums were empty.
Empty, yes.
So we couldn't do our usual way of doing our Vox Pops. So
Right.
we did it on StreamYard, and people would get on, have a whinge. You know, if the team lost, that everybody would have a good old-fashioned whinge. If the team won, we'd get on and celebrate all the good things.
Exactly.
So I've done StreamYard before, so I know a little bit about StreamYard, the green room, and that sort of thing. But I've never actually done this Zoom style YouTube. So
Yep. The,
if I miss
the
anything-
Zoom works best for me because it's the easiest. The StreamYard,
yeah, that's fine.
a little
I'm just
more
saying
technical.
it's harder to keep an eye on the YouTube comments.
Yep.
So I've got to, flick between the two.
Yeah. Well, what I do, Dominic, is my screen is set up so that I have a box just the right size over here, and behind it I have YouTube with my channel going, and so I have the actual chat on the right hand side with the box on the left hand side.
Yeah.
So I can watch everything.
Well, this was just an impromptu sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I normally have my camera on, but I've had an operation recently,
Yep.
so I'm a bit messed up at the moment.
Rob
But,
has been a regular over here. We love Rob. He's in England and
In Wales,
in Wales. Yeah, okay. I put England all as one, and they get a little bit touchy because there's Scotland, Ireland, Wales.
like calling you Canadian.
Yeah,
like calling me a New Zealander.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Similar flag.
Mm.
yeah. But yeah, Dominic, you're always welcome over anytime you want to pop on. I always put the link at the top of the chat.
I've been meaning to do that for a long while, and then I thought, just do it.
Yep, that's it.
I was just, as I said, I was just about to go to bed, and I thought, nah, just get on, and I can say hello and
Yeah.
work my way
Well,
up. To,
and what's good about it, Dominic, is you've now introduced yourself to the world of YouTube and my channel. So
It's always a good bunch over here.
yep.
Hello, Lynn.
Lenny must have just got up, Rob, because she's going, Rob, smile, smile, heart, heart. Thank you.
I like Lenny. She's my gal.
Yeah, she is. She thinks about you all the time, Rob. Yep. So Dominic, what time is it over there?
it's 4 minutes to midnight.
Oh, no wonder you were heading for bed.
Yeah, and I thought, I'll just get on. Just to,
Yep.
keep a little bit
Well,
of
you
excitement
stay as
on.
long as you want, or if you have to go, you just don't worry about it. You just say goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. I'll probably get on to your next one, or
Yeah.
and then work my way into some other streams.
Hanging with
Become the
JD.
Australian correspondent.
Yep, hanging JD is just checked in, and he says, "Hey Northside." He says, "Hey Murray, Rob, Lynn, Filipina, and JD. This is Dominic from down below as well."
Yeah.
So do you ever interact with the terror of the internet, Tim Jackson?
Yes, I was on a stream with Matt from Northeast.
Yeah. Tim's a wild man from down under too.
Yeah, I spoke to him and he said he was in Queensland. So
Yes, he is.
that is a fair distance.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Not as far as you guys, but yeah.
You have the
It's about
Formula One with you, didn't you, Dominic?
It's about a 4.5 hour flight, I think. So
Dominic, you have the Formula One with you, don't you?
Formula One.
what was that?
You have the Formula One with you.
Yes, we've got the Formula One. We are known as the sporting capital of the world, Melbourne, Australia.
I like
We
the
just
Formula
had-
One.
Yeah, we just had Manchester United play here
Oh yeah.
at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, and I believe we had Liverpool last night. I'm trying to remember. I know that they've got 2 English Premier League teams that have come out and they play at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, which is a very large stadium. It holds 100,000 as its capacity.
Oh wow.
That's where the Boxing Day test is.
Yeah.
If we've got a couple of people that are that are English and Welsh that know a little bit about cricket. So yeah, it's where the Melbourne it's the Melbourne Cricket Ground, but it's in the summer months it's used for cricket, and in the winter months it's used for AFL, which is the Australian rules football.
Ah, okay.
So if you want to get some real entertainment, just you go to YouTube and you type in what is AFL, and a nice video. There's a nice little video that explains it. And being a person that has grown up on it and watched it for over 40 years, it's a very easy thing to pick up, but there's a lot of nuances in it.
Okay.
So if you can understand
what I do.
Yeah, as I said, if you understand a little bit about rugby and a bit about soccer, you might be able to pick it up. So yeah, but it engrosses people down under.
You guys are talking about football, right?
Yeah, we call it football. Other people call it Aussie rules, but some people, when you say football, they'll think soccer.
Yeah, because worldwide it's known as soccer, right?
Yeah.
This is a different game he's on about, though, Paul. He's on about
Rugby?
the stadium version.
Because this game, and my game, is indigenous to Australia.
Okay.
And that's basically it.
So it's a bit of everything mixed together.
Actually, it's closer to, say, Gaelic football. It does take a few, it's very similar, but we have a sort of like an oval football rather than a round football like Gaelic. But some of our players can play Gaelic football, and some of the Gaelic footballers have come down and played in our game. So that's a very interesting one.
It's adaptable then.
Yeah, and the same thing as there's been a couple of Australian players gone and played in gridiron.
Yeah.
I can think of at least 2, maybe 3 off the top of my head.
Lenny says, welcome, Dominic.
Yes. So welcome to Lynn.
Yep.
Good to see you, Lynn.
I'm getting lost in all the different screens.
Yeah, it's easy to do. I find, Dominic, the older I get, the more I get lost in life.
Yeah.
I go in the other room and then I have to stop and say, now, what did I come in here for?
Yeah, I know that one.
I'm playing a game on here with you and watching the chat at the same time.
Wow. So, Rob, what's your game plan for today?
I got a sort of drones. I don't know.
Yeah, I wish I had an answer for you on the drone issue.
And then start advertising for pilots, and I don't really.
Well, the thing of it is, what you have to decide what area you need pilots, because you don't want to
Yeah,
be paying
I-
people to travel a long ways, you know?
Yeah, I need people to travel, but it's a lot more complicated than that.
Well, now you're headed down to South America next, or are you back to Europe?
Well, we're supposed to be in Europe at the moment, but they're still in the US. Then
Okay.
they're doing South America. So yeah, I gotta get a team.
You need
Europe
you
within
need
the
you need
next month.
multiple teams, don't you?
Yeah, we need 3. They're asking for 2 extra teams. And what they've done is they've sold a lot of the footage to other channels as well to cover the
Right.
costs.
Right. So you have the nucleus is in place. Dominic, what he has is he has a company that goes around and flies commercially for like news agencies or travel logs or different things. And he's having a hard time because it exploded pretty much because he does such a great job. His crews do such a great job. Everybody wants him from news agencies to the BBC and everybody, you know.
We've actually got 2 pretty popular ones down here, and then everybody else are just trying to think of a nicer word to say. We'll just call them wankers.
Yeah.
Because you've got the good blokes like Matt and Brett from Gizmo Drones. I don't know if you've come across him.
No.
He's been on Matt's stream. So yeah, just go to Gizmo Drones, check him out, and he really shows Melbourne really well. That's what I would like to really be like.
Yeah.
But you know, my whole issue is that I'm having troubles with anxiety and a few other things that was caused by being locked down for so long.
Yeah.
So slowly working my way back into it.
Yeah.
But then you've got the wanker factor that I was talking about. But I won't, as I said, I said to Matt about one group that I met by other means, and they really discouraged me.
Oh,
And they sort of said, "Oh, well, I went up to them. I had a couple of Zooms. I had a couple of coffees with them and sat down and said, this is what I can bring to the table." And they said, "Oh, you've only got," at the time, I only had like 5 or 6 YouTube followers. And they said, "Oh, you're just going to come in, use us and go off and do your own stuff." So I sort of like licked my wounds for a couple of weeks. And then I thought, well, no, I'm going to see if I can push this. So I thought of, I'd go around, because I learned how to fly. Well, I learned how to fly the current level of drones because I was I've always been an av geek. Loved plane spotting. I loved anything to do with aviation. I've also was flying RC planes in the 80s, so I'm really dating myself.
yeah.
Well, I'm 54, so I'll say that off the bat. And I'm just sort of, doing my, so go into these people. As I say, I won't name them, but I looked up, and they're carrying on about all this and all that, thinking they're the bee's knees. They've only got like 180 followers, 180 subscribers. And I'm thinking, you're trying to drag me down?
Yeah, assholes.
Yeah, so that's why I thought I'm getting on to every stream every week and just pushing it and saying,
Yeah,
you know,
good enough.
considering the fact all I've got is the laptop I'm speaking to you on. It's an old MacBook. And I've got the Mini 2.
Yeah.
And I've got, my skills, which,
Yeah.
Good enough.
and if you see the logo that I've come up with, I did that myself in Canva. Everything is done by myself.
Good for
I've
you.
got really great. I've got really great skills. But
Well,
every time that I try and push it,
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, and it'll turn out for you. I know
Yeah.
Rob's biggest issue now, trying to find crews all over the world, is that with that, who do you trust? You
I
run
know.
into that. The
Yeah.
wankers are out there.
God,
Yeah.
I get so much hate for it. I do.
Whereas one of the ones in Australia that he's got the most count, I've spoken to him a couple of times, and he seems to be a really right up dude, I tell you. Dan's Tube.tv. He's out of Queensland
Yes, I know.
as well. So if you haven't checked him out, check him out because I
know his channel.
Yeah, he's pretty good. And these are, as I said, the people that I spoke to were trying to down him and saying, "Oh, but he's not he's not a registered drone pilot, or he just puts out fluff." And it just really reeks. It really reeked when these two that put out a boring as batshit podcast, and their videos are very plain. Now it's the sort of thing. If I want to go to sleep, I'll put them on and they'll put me to sleep. I'm just being very nice, so that if this video gets watched by someone,
Right.
that they don't, they don't say, "Oh, but you're this, you're that." So personally, it's more okay. I'm going to try hard and see if I can get many people to see what I'm saying, because I must say, every time I've gotten on various streams from Art Code Drone Solutions, Uncle Bill's Toys,
Yeah, he's a good guy.
His Drone World,
Yeah, another good one.
They are just absolute gentlemen, and I must say that if I was in the US, I'd be going to all the drone meetups. Ken Heron, Ken Dono, Original Dobo, Kelly from Ready Set Drone. Those people, they're the people that I watched when I was starting to learn, and I've sort of like modeled myself on a few of them. But when I actually look at it, I'm very much in tune with Ken Dono, Original Dobo. He might rub people up the wrong way.
I like it. I prefer his channel though over the other big ones.
He is me. And for the people from the UK and Wales and that area would understand, I really like Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah.
Other people might not know who he is, but I've modeled myself on him because he really speaks to me like Ken Dono does.
Yeah.
It's just, that's me. And that's why I thought if I get on and just show people who I really am and try not to swear and try not to drop any of the F words, then I think, because I've just got to be careful to keep it, family friendly, not to drop the F word. So,
Right. Well,
Yeah.
everybody, I think we're going to call it a day.
or not. Well, yeah. Well, it's early morning here, so you can call it a day.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Rob, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Ah, you're welcome.
You going to stay for a minute? And everybody else, I'd like to say goodbye to. And we'll see everybody again later this evening. Here, it'd be morning over there where you are
Yeah,
now.
it'll be when I wake up
Yep,
and start
exactly.
having breakfast, and then I'll get on for another
Yep.
episode of having a real good talking to.
Okay.
And
See you,
and
Filipina.
probably even another rant.
Yep. Filipina, you have a good day. All right, everybody. We'll see you.
Yeah.